Chapter 9 God's Embrace After Judgment Day. July 1st, 1943. Extract from Q43, 114. Jesus says, God is light, an immeasurably great light, majestic and calm, is given out by the Father. The Father is an infinite circle who embraces the whole of creation, from the moment it was said, "Let there be light," until the world without end. For God, who was from everlasting, has been embracing creation ever since it came to be, and will continue to embrace whatever remains of creation in the last form, the eternal one, after the judgment. He will embrace those who are eternal with him in heaven. Chapter 10 Choosing the Flesh is Choosing Satan. July 3rd, 1943. Jesus says, I am the Alpha and the Omega, and I embrace everything that is. Only contrary human will, which puts a person under the beast's seal, turns aside my influence, because I have made you all free, and I do not coerce your wills. If therefore your will is flesh and blood, in other words, if it is Satan, my will cannot act, because my will is spirit and acts on your spirit, and the spirit dies where matter rules. Chapter 11 It is the Hour of the Beast. July 20th, 1943. Maria Valtorta giving the context. Since the evening of the 18th, the good Jesus has had me see a hideous beast, really so hideous it fills me with disgust and makes me feel like screaming. And the good Jesus makes me understand that its looks are nevertheless inferior to reality, because no human reality can manage to personify exactly supreme beauty and supreme ugliness. Thank goodness to that. If the beast was in a corner, right next to me was my Jesus, white, handsome, blonde, light in the light, comparing Christ's bright, cheering figure with that of the other one. Christ's very gentle, clear eyes with those wicked ones of the other means that the wretched sinners who are set aside for the second one because they reject Jesus should really be mourned for. Well, now that I have seen it, I would like not to see it in any way because it is too ugly. I will pray that as few wretches as possible end up in its clutches, and I pray the good God to take this sight away from me. Today it is not vivid, and I am very grateful to the Lord for that, and even more grateful because his dear voice makes me understand why I had this vision, which yesterday terrorized me, since I thought it was meant as a warning to me. Jesus says, Consider my radiance and beauty compared to the beast's black monstrosity. Don't be afraid to watch, even if it is a repulsive sight. You are in my arms. It cannot go up to you and harm you. See, it does not even look at you. It already has so many preys to follow. Now do you think it would be worthwhile to leave me to follow it? Yet the world follows it and leaves me for it. Look how glutted and throbbing it is. It is its hour of feasting. But look too how it seeks shadows to act. It hates light. It used to be called Lucifer. See how it hypnotizes those who are not marked by my blood. It piles up its efforts because it knows that it is its hour, and that my hour is drawing near when it shall be forever beaten. Its infernal craftiness and satanical intelligence are a continuous working of evil, an antithesis to our one and triune working of good, to increase its prey. But craftiness and intelligence would not prevail if within people there were my blood and an honest will. People lack too many things to have weapons to oppose the beast. And it knows it and acts openly, without even covering itself with deceitful appearances. May its loathsome ugliness lead you to a greater and greater conscientiousness, and a greater and greater penance, for you and for your wretched brothers and sisters whose souls are senseless, and have been seduced, and who cannot see, or though they see it, run up to the evil one, to have his help for 1 hour, and pay for it with an eternity of damnation.